Hey, what's up, guys? Got a special review today. This is my, per request, this is my very first HD video, so I've only got like 24 minutes, so I gotta do this fast. Right, I only got a certain size memory card. Okay, so January has been a crazy year for me, month for me, sorry. I kind of went statue buying crazy, and I got 7 statues this month. This is the final one. Took a while to come in. Old piece. It's the Galactus Maquette. Well, can you guys see that in the bottom camera? Yes, you can. All right, there you go. All right, so it's been out a while. I've always liked this character. To be honest, I don't know a whole lot about Galactus. I know obviously he's in the Silver Surfer sort of universe storyline. I always really liked his design, and for me being an artist, that kind of stuff appeals to me a lot. But as you guys know, in statue collecting, you gotta kind of be careful not to buy every single thing that looks cool because too much shit comes out. This piece was acquired through the forums on Facebook, so I want to give a shout out to Manny Singh to hook me up with this. Alright, let's see. I'm also going to do a like a tour through my collection. Hopefully this week I'll try to get a video out. Oh, and also, for those of you who have noticed that used to follow me on my old YouTube account, I changed YouTube accounts because I didn't want to have my personal and art related videos on the same as my statues. I just kind of want to have those separate. I'm going to try to do this officially. Try to post videos here and there as I go along. Maybe it will help somebody decide if they want to purchase something. Okay. That's funny. You can tell this is Manny because he put Manny Studios all over everything, so very good for him. Cool, cool. Let's see here. I don't even know if I care about this blue tape being on there. Just cut around it. Okay, so it looks like this is one of those multi-tiered boxes, which I like, because surprisingly for this being a legendary scale figure, or a maquette, sorry, it's not that big of a box, which I prefer that. I hate storing those boxes. Same thing with weight of statues. I just think like, it gets too crazy. I don't need my statue to be freaking 50 pounds. It's impossible to move around. I feel like a good weight per statue is 20 pounds. You know, I like some heft to it, so it feels like, you know, if I spend like 500 to $1,000 or whatever you spend on a statue, I want it to feel like I spent that much. If it's a 10-pound piece, you kind of don't feel the value, even if it does look good. Because you can get a great looking action figure, but that costs you, you know, 50 bucks. Alright, here goes. Fingers crossed, please nothing be broken. Alright, awesome. From pictures, this thing looked pretty damn cool. So, I have fairly high expectations for it. From what I can see so far, it looks really vibrant. Very, very cool. So, for people in the future that buy this piece, I suggest you open the bottom first because I think that's where the base is. So now can't take them out yet because you also have nowhere to put them. A lot of reviews of this guy already, so you know there's not going to be much new here, except you guys listening to my opinion, which I don't know how much that matters. But if you want a Chinese guy's perspective, then that's why you watch. other stuff too. Alright, adapter, oh, Silver Surfer and Nova. Good, nothing's broken. Doesn't look like it. Alright, let's make sure I'm in frame here. Huh. Kinda. Let's go ahead and point this down a little bit. There you go, looks nice. Got these scissors out of the way. Okay. Base has some good weight to it. Feels like maybe close to 10 pounds. So it looks like there's like sort of a mirrored purple finish underneath this rusted metal material. The rusted metal, it's funny, it's got like a sort of like sand. It feels like sand, rusty colored sand that's been attached on top of the silver, the gunmetal. What's this? Around. Feels like, so for me, my piece, purple underneath is loose from whatever bottom, which I think should be fine. It just sits down there. I don't think it's a big deal. There is no number on these. These are limited edition, so it was open edition, but they are done making these now. I've never known with Sideshow if they can like start making them again, because they did that with the Iron Man bust, Mark 7 bust. It's like right after I bought it on eBay, they started doing that. Just a little scratch on the bottom, it's not a big deal. That stuff happens when you're moving them around. Oh, I do notice this. I don't know if that's, actually, it looks like it's part of the design. It's like a crack in the metal, but there's orange dust on them, so maybe it's fine. It's so weird, it's orange dust. I can't tell if it really is part of it. Okay, anyways. I'm gonna set them on the ground. You can see it, right? Yeah. Alright, it's all good. Start breaking out these pieces here. Let's take out the body. Sorry from amateurness. Yeah, okay. Just make sure he's in frame. I'll turn him around for you guys so you can see him. Honestly, I would have bought this guy a long time ago, but this came out like sort of the beginning of my collecting career, and I wasn't ready to spend this kind of money yet on statues. I was still trying to hunt for bargains for, you know, a couple $100, $250, even $300 was quite a bit, but you know how that goes. It's a slippery slope. Alright, let's see here. There's one peg on his right foot. Statue itself has a lot of texture on him. It's kind of got like that kind of grit all over him. Nice paint scheme. I like this kind of like grit and stuff on my statues. Makes it feel. Actually, I don't even know if you guys could really see it. All right, this is gonna be more of a. You guys see plenty of pictures and stuff online, so this will be my review, reaction, unboxing. All right, so this like goes into that one. Shit. All right, it's kind of hard to get in there. I honestly don't like pegs. I wish they could come up with a different solution other than pegs. It's like I feel like they always get chipped at the hole, and most people don't care about that stuff. They understand it's just the way statues are, but it's just for resale value and stuff. The less kind of issues, the better. Alright, see that? I get some close-up shots and stuff once he's all assembled. Cool. Looks like it comes with his little ear wing antenna things. Alright, these are magnets. So good. I prefer that. Let's see here. Actually, one of the new pieces I got recently, the Iron Studios Iron Man. There was like these shoulder plates that one for part of his armor, and they weren't attached. And the way you attach it is there's no peg, it's just a magnet that like kind of sits on top of the shoulders. I loved it. I think it's a great design. Like I said, there's no scratching of the paint, it just kind of sits on top. Hopefully, I don't know if companies, like when they don't use magnets, I don't know if magnets cost more than just doing a peg or something, so that's why they don't do it. But I definitely think companies should look into using more magnets. I think it's a more elegant solution. Let's see. Shoot, that's not right. This is... Wait a minute. Actually, maybe it was right. Big props to Manny for not sending me a busted ass piece. You never know, man. I've never been scammed, so I'm very fortunate, but I know people do get scammed. Alright. It's a Silver Surfer. So these are really light plastic. Looks like just a little plastic toy, but they look really cool though. I mean, for its purpose, for it to, you know, fit in his hand and be able to float there, it's got to be pretty light. I think it sells the effect very well. I wish that it was like, it's sort of a dark gray spray paint and not really silver. It would be cool if he was chromed out. But I think the effect is probably still pretty awesome. Let's put him in real quick. There's a little peg here. There's a little chip in it, but, you know, I get it. I have to admit, I'm always kind of bad about looking over my figures when I buy them. I'm not really good at inspecting thoroughly. Sometimes, like a week later, I'll notice, like, oh yeah, that thing was broken. Which a lot of times it's not even the seller's fault. They could have bought it broken, or could have broken shipping, or whatever. It's kind of one of the hassles of having to buy and sell pieces. It's really annoying. Alright, let's looks pretty awesome. Silver Surfer. I'll do one with Nova as well. I'll be displaying it with Silver Surfer because it's for me. That's the character that means more to me. The ultimate test is to see what my wife thinks when she comes home. I always use her as my barometer to how nice the statue is. So yeah, cool. Looks awesome. So I'm going to put Silver Surfer back on. So I'm going to give my initial reaction to this, like a score, and then I'll do one, I guess when I do my collection video a day or two from now. Because it's always, the way I feel about a piece when I first open it is different from when I open it later. It's just, it's hard, because you get kind of excited when you first open a piece and all this flood of emotions come out, and it's hard to completely judge something. So let's, I'm going to detach this, do some close-ups. God, see, I wasn't even in frame. Terrible review. Alright, I'm going to do some close-ups and show you guys. What's up, guys? I'm back. Try to do some close-up paint. The paint has a lot of depth to it. Very, very nice reds. Great details. A lot of surface detail within the design itself. See just the paint ad looks like real skin. It's very, very cool. Really nice design. Got no complaints whatsoever. Honestly, I really do feel like this is like the perfect Galactus statue. There really isn't a need to ever come out with another one. This represents the character beautifully. You know, certain characters don't need to be overly aggressive in their pose. They could be more of a museum pose, and I think that this is a really nice mix of being a museum pose, but the pose itself doesn't feel static because a lot's going on with his arms. You could feel he's, you know, something's going on, it's telling his story. So you can see like this shine that is on the material and everything. It's really, really nice. Really couldn't ask for more from a statue. For me, it's just my lack of attachment to the character that doesn't make it like a perfect 10 for me. But if I were to just judge it based off of artistic standpoint, then I would say yes, it is a perfect statue. Perfect 10, so. Back from Silver Surfer there. Let's see. Very, very cool. I love Silver Surfer's pose here. Because to be honest, in the larger poses, statues of him, I can't really focus on him too well. It's too small. The other pieces that have come out of Silver Surfer, whether it's custom or licensed stuff from Sideshow, I've never been a huge fan of it because I feel the poses to be a little bit awkward. And I think this little guy, he actually looks really cool because he looks really aggressive in his movement, like he's flying through space. So I could see how that would maybe work as a standalone statue. See all these cool details up on top here. Looks like the inside of a watch. So I plan on trying to do more HD videos from here on out as well. When I do my room review, I will take requests. If any of you guys are interested in seeing particular pieces being reviewed in this way, I can shoot a video and post it up. Also, if any of you guys are wondering why the name Butt Tornado in my YouTube thread or channel, it's been my gamer tag since I was like in high school, more college I guess, and it's just stuck with me. I use it for Xbox or PC, that kind of thing. So if you ever want to play games with me, just look me up. Look up Butt Tornado. Alright guys, so I guess that's it. That's sort of all of them. One thing I didn't show earlier, he does come with a different faceplate. Here, I'll come over here. With a stoic face. So I'm guessing he just removes from his head. I'm not going to change him out though. I'm fine with the way he is. So he does light up as well. I don't have that set up right now, so I'll hook that up a little bit later. So yeah, it comes with an adapter that just plugs into the side. So I'm going to set this up, I'll do the review soon, and then you guys just let me know what you think. I guess, to close out, I want to say that, like I said, this is a definite buy for any Galactus fan. I would say buy it 100%. The going prices for him seem to be, you know, he could auction off on eBay for about $1,000. But that's kind of annoying, you know how it is having to hunt and wait for that, because sometimes it may go higher. The buy it now prices are, you know, $1,300, $1,400. Based off of the going rate of statues nowadays, honestly, this guy's a steal. Even if you were to get him for $1,300 or $1,400, I would say he's worth it in relation to the prices of other statues. Now, knowing the value of him currently, I would say that a good price would be $1,100, $1,150, something like that. I think it would be you'd feel good about that you found a deal. Otherwise, you can hunt and take your time, but you know how that is. So yeah, definite buy if you're just a Marvel fan and you got the space. I would say get it. I don't have the space, so I don't know what the hell I'm thinking. I like buying stuff. But yeah, okay. Thanks for checking out my review, and see you guys next time.